So why warming up matters? Instagram monitors every single new account for both like or inauthentic behavior. If you act too aggressively, especially with an AI account or a not safe for work type of account, your account might face early penalties such as shadow ban, limited reach, or outright suspension. To avoid the shadow bans, posting, liking, or following in bursts, especially from a new account, can flag your profile as spam. Gradual engagement teaches the algorithm that you are a genuine, safe human user. Build organic trust. A slow start with a human-like behavior helps Instagram trust you and trust your profile more quickly, allowing for better content placement later on. Establish a natural engagement pattern. So warm-up interaction contributes to early algorithmic signal that influence where and how your future post will be seen and set the tone of your account. Early posts, stories, and comments help shape your page's perceived identity. So think of it as a soft debut of your AI influencer. This will give you a little boost later on when you start to make content on a constant and regular basis, and a lot when you start to post a lot, interact a lot, and grow effectively your Instagram account. So think of it as the foundation that you have to go through to your account. And this one usually warm up will take 1 or 2 weeks, not super long. Of course, if you want, because maybe you have the time and you want to build slowly, you can also warm up for an entire month, for example. This is totally up to you. If you want to do it quickly, but in a safe way, a week is minimum to warm up smartly your account. If you want to take your time and do it slowly. So oftentimes, if you search for warming up, some gurus will tell you you have to do it exactly like I tell you. You have to take every single step, and if you make a mistake, you have to trash your accounts. Well, fuck that. It is so stupid to say a thing like that. Warming up is not a super precise method. It's exactly the opposite. Warming up, you have to demonstrate to the algorithm that you are a human. And a human won't act super precise every single time. So, if someone say, you have to like 5 posts and only 5 posts this day, and the next day you have to like 6 posts and reply to 1 message and that's it. Fuck that, because of course a human interacts in different ways. You maybe want to like 6 posts one day, and you maybe want to interact with nothing the next day. That's not the important part. The important part is to be a human, to create a human-like procedure and interaction with the platform. So if they say to you, you have to do this, you have to do that, and exactly that, fuck them, okay? Now, let's move on. You have to be human, so you have to act like a human, and you are a human, so it's pretty simple. You don't want to spam, you don't want to like 100 pages straight off the bat, you don't want to follow 50 pages in one single day, or 50 creators, or start posting and commenting a lot on your first day. It's not this way. Of course, you will be flagged as spam. But first of all, what a human do when it create a new account on a social profile? A human, so a regular person, will go and see how it works. So see the profile picture, for example, and upload a profile picture. There's a bio, so type your bio. Instagram will suggest you to follow maybe some super celebrities, super famous celebrities like the Kardashian, Cristiano Ronaldo, or something like that. And maybe you follow 1 or 2 of them, for example. And then you start looking around. So on your first day, on your first 2 days, start looking around the platform, see what the algorithm think that you may like. So scroll down on your feed page, scroll down on your post page, and something like that, but don't interact right away. Just use the first 1 or 2 days to get familiar with the platform, to upload your profile pic, to make a bio for yourself. And if you see something that you like, and of course here I'm not talking about you as a person like. Here I'm talking about your AI characters like. So if you see luxury style content, like maybe a jewelry reel with some necklace of diamonds or emerald, for example, and your AI characters is a luxury girl that loves this kind of stuff, of course, like it, and maybe subscribe and maybe follow the page. If you see a reel about maybe the top 5 walking in nature parks, and your AI character is someone that loves nature and loves being out in nature, of course, you can save that reel or like it. Something like that, super easy. Don't go too crazy. Just spend 10-15 minutes on the platform, like 2, 3, 5 stuff, follow 1, 2 people, save 2 or 3 stuff, so 2 reels for example, and maybe you can start to watch the story of maybe another creator that is doing the same thing as you. So if you are not safe for work and see a super big profile that posts a bikini model, for example, watch the story of that profile and something like that. So do this for the first 1 or 2 days. On the day 3 or day 4, as you like, you can start maybe do your first post or even your first Instagram story, and keep it super light and simple, like, hey, I'm new here with your character's picture, or maybe a mood photo with a soft emoji or something like that. Or if you don't want to go directly with a story, you can start upload a photo, and in this case maybe a carousel of 2 or 3 pictures here is great. And here, if you go with the not safe for work, avoid spicy stuff, just upload regular kind of picture, so with clothes on, and not with too much neckline here, just a regular kind of picture. You can start engaging with other posts, so maybe you can start to add a little comment here and there, or like a story, a reply to a story or something like that. And here you can start to search in the search bar for the kind of things that you want your AI influencer to do. So, for example, as before, luxury kind of influencer, start to search for luxury kind of pages, but also your influencer is luxury and not safe for work. So try to look out for models that have a luxury lifestyle, but also do some sexy stuff, okay? And you search for them, you watch some reels, you watch some posts, you interact with a few of them, or you save a post from them, and so on. Now, from day 5 to day 7, in that range, you can start do it a little bit more stuff, like maybe start by do a new story every day or a new post every day. Start maybe try different kind of aspect, like polls, like emoji sliders, like behind the scenes teasers, or something like that. Also begin to craft a consistent vibe across your comments and your caption. Comment a little bit more on other posts, and interact a little bit more with other content creation, in stories, in reels, and things like this, and start form some kind of relation with maybe your new followers, because of course in here you will start to have 1, 2, 3 followers or even more if you start in a good way. So reply to the comments that they made on your post, shoot some DMs, reply some DMs, and start to do a little bit more of what you were doing previously. So in this way, if you interact in this way, you will be pretty safe, because it is a human way to interact. As I said before, no human is super specific and do exactly the same kind of stuff every single day. You don't like 5 stuff a day and 5 stuff another day, 5 stuff another day, and 10 the next day. You would go 3, 4, 6, 7 one day, 3, 4, 7 another day. I mean, it is a little bit more random. This way you will result as a human and not as a bot. Also, Instagram rewards accounts that behave in everything like a real people. So you have to develop habits that mimic genuine user behavior. So stick with a routine. Let's say you post in the morning between 9 and 11 a.m. For example, you do you. And in the evening before 5 and 8 p.m., where the engagement is ideal. And you use the platform in those kind of hours, okay? So that it's something like the algorithm of Instagram think, oh, okay, his routine is this one, maybe in the morning he posts, it interacts in the evening, and in the middle of the day it don't do much because he's at work or something like else. Okay, so post at consistent hours. Okay, in general, of course, you don't have to post at 9 and 11 minutes every single day, or at 5 and 37 every single day. It is a range of hours, but you get the point. You have a routine, and the Instagram algorithm see that your account have a routine. Mix up all your action, so like, save, comment, watch stories, watch reels, not just one kind of action. So don't like and that's it. Don't comment with super generic phrases like, oh, amazing, oh, awesome, every single reel that you watch, because that will be super bot-like. So like something, save something else, comment on this, watch that story, watch that reels, and stuff like this. Also, in your comment, avoid, as I said before, avoid generic phrases, and add emojis, add questions, because questions spark interaction and you want interaction to grow, or even some playful reactions, some jokes maybe, or something like that, because you want to be like a human, feel like a human, and of course this will spark interaction, other comments, someone maybe will see your profile, will interact with your profile, and will discover you, and your followers will start to grow up. And of course, and this is pretty obvious, don't follow or like or interact with 100 profiles all at once. Slow and steady beats fast and suspicious all the time. And here, don't think that you create your profile and in 3 days you will go viral, because on Instagram it doesn't work that way. Instagram, the algorithm works that rewards consistent and slow pace growth until your account will be flagged as safe, and then you can start going viral. So slow and steady pace, it's always better. On other kind of social media, for example on TikTok, you can go viral from day one, because the algorithm of TikTok is a little bit different. So if you later on want to go on TikTok and make some content there, is super great as well. But with Instagram, start slow, don't expect to go viral in 3-4 days, but with consistency and commitment you can grow really a lot. And of course you have to avoid some things during a warm-up. So you have to protect your account's reputation by avoiding risky behaviors in the first week and maybe even the second week. So no mass activity, avoid following and liking large volumes of account in a single session. No reels yet, because reels reach wider audience. That's, of course, it is so true, but you have to wait until the algorithm trusts you before publishing your first reel. So I will say at least 1 week of just maybe some posts, some carousels, some pictures and stories. No reels yet. After a week or 2 weeks, you can start, maybe make your first reel and start building. So maybe the first, maybe the third week, you will go with 2 or 3 reels in a week. And after that, you can start 1 reel a day, for example. When your account is safe and is consolidated, you can start do like 2-3 reels a day, no problem. And all of this will apply for the first period. So in the first period, don't use not safe for work language. Don't put immediately the link of your fan view, for example, in your bio or under your link tree, of course, not directly in your bio, but don't even put your not safe for work link in your link tree or your Beacon AI links in bio. But wait. Don't upload not safe for work languages. Don't upload not safe for work or super sexy images, at least for the first week, because you want to avoid triggering Instagram filters. So don't mention explicit terms, sexual emojis, your fan view, OnlyFans, or something like this. Don't trigger the Instagram filters, okay? Also, no tagging random accounts. Only if you have to tag someone, because maybe he's a friend of yours that have created his AI influencer, or maybe someone from the community and you start to interact with each other. Only tag known creators, and account you are engaging with, so account that you are following and that they follow back. So if you start engaging with someone else in the community, and you start maybe follow each other, like each other's post to create interaction and something like this, or maybe you want your two models to have a promotion together, you can tag them, of course, but don't tag random people, random accounts, because it is suspicious for Instagram. And at least in the first week, 2 weeks is always better, don't use engagement bots, don't use auto comment tools, or don't buy fake followers. The buy fake followers things applies in every single step of your growth in Instagram, but don't use this kind of bots and this kind of tools, because no one straight off the bat start using these kind of tools, and Instagram will see as red flag stuff. You can start using auto comment tools like ManyChat later on when your account will be safe, okay? It may happen that in the few first or 2 days or 3 days or the first week, Instagram will send you a mail or a banner that say your account have been restricted, you need verification. And that's not a real problem, because Instagram usually do this kind of stuff because they want a proof that there is a human behind the account. So usually they ask you for a selfie, for example, or for your ID verification, or something like that. So don't be afraid if you have a mail like that. It is not the end of the world. You just upload a selfie of you, or you just upload your ID verification, and it will be fine. There, Instagram won't give a shit if you are a male and your account is a female model. It doesn't matter. They just want to see if there is a real human behind an account. So don't worry if you have those kind of mails and messages by Instagram. Just see what they want, give them what they want, and your account will be back up in a matter of hours.